ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
They'll do better, but is it enough? Game 1, Homeboys versus TOB.
Who
do you think's gonna win? Just looking at drafts? I mean, TOB, if they can pull off his early hyper aggression, they could
TOB
win.
has a good draft, but again, that's basically what that's what they did to
Everyone changes.
That's what Devu did to them, but Devu still lost as well. You know what I mean?
Make sure that Supershark isn't able to kind of slow this down, but regardless,
the Hilda just becomes useless. The Terizla or the Damus will also become very useless.
Yeah, Damus will fall for the yard.
This case, and I think that we've
Both,
seen
yeah.
this matchup so many times throughout the group stages. Early game, you can see Nolan just
I feel like the stream got quieter.
Oh, Shark getting poked.
Wait,
Gets out with oh, he has Petrify.
He wants to go
That's
back in.
Petrify
Oh.
Hilda.
Petrify.
Yes.
Is that intentional? Wait, Carlos is here. Gets the blue. Oh my
GB
god.
dead?
GB's just dead.
Wait a minute, that was a big pull. GB dead.
GB dead. Holy shit. What a clear.
Damn.
done by the Ohio brothers.
That looks already over.
Boy.
And a pause?
Call in that tech pause here. Thank God.
Again, the pause has been
GB got a shit
resumed,
reset. I don't even know how.
and we are at the spot earlier where Chibi
Overall, this game kind of looks over
Thamus
already.
was. We didn't get to see it completely there because we were focused on the purple buff, but the Thamus against the Terizla, he's able to clear the waves a bit faster while ignoring the Terizla damage, and he was the one who gave
But
that
knowing
player one
TOB,
the route, the safe route
it's
over
probably
to
not over.
cross towards that purple buff.
With best player one,
Looks like a free turtle. You can see Chibi trying to make something happen by invading that red. If he can get that, that would actually be a pretty decent trade. Is Hoon gonna walk over and notice it?
Invading.
Hoon does not go over. He wants to do something in the gold lane.
Yeah, that's a good steal from Chibi.
It is, yeah. I thought Hoon was gonna actually cover it.
Their old orange buff. It would be good
I thought
for
Hoon was
Chibi.
gonna walk over and make sure, but
This has been pretty obnoxious. I'm not gonna lie, right? I
mean, Milo.
Carlos. Oh, he realizes that they got it.
3 levels, now 4 levels into the game. It's
Milo,
making
my
it
God.
even tougher for
Could
someone
not
to
get that
actually
small camp.
respond
That
to
small
this
camp
because
beat the
My
fuck
God.
out of him.
take awful trades to
Small
make
camp
up
was
for it.
getting him.
Yellow right now, he's low, but
Zorn in a bad
Zorn.
spot. Oh my God, was that Hilda damage?
Forcing that flicker
Yeah,
out of
Hilda
there.
full stacks.
Minoan Fury is available, but there's no real
GB
reason
also
to
just
use it
loses
right now.
his own red at this rate, but Zapat's here though.
Okay, so that's
And
Azure.
Carlos does have ult. He's forced to use it.
Carlos might be dead. You know what?
No, he gets out.
With a stolen. Oh,
Didn't get the red.
Didn't steal the orange buff. Chibi able to secure it for himself.
GB got it?
Being
Oh.
Yeah.
2 levels down. That is quite impressive. But no, it is actually a steal. Gideon.
That was Carlos's first retry of the game on that blue buff, dude. I just realized.
The invade that happened. Shark, doesn't
Congratulations.
really like that. The fact that you invaded our jungle, I'm the Hilda. I'm the one doing the
That's
invading, alright?
the blue.
So far,
GB's first.
this Prio, I want to talk about the matchup
Warlord
specifically in the
gets out.
bottom lane. Does the
Zorn might be the target here. He has no flicker.
No
I don't know
flicker.
why he kind of hopped on them, but Zorn is doing a little bit of the wombo combo. Best player falls. Shark has no sprint. Oh, Warlord, you animal.
To Warlord, that's a double.
Milo,
later to
the
Homeboys.
god,
First trade
is
down,
coming,
Warlord
down,
falls.
and
all the way from the top
he
side.
claims
Now
his
Hoon
victim.
Find the trade back. It's 2-2.
super fast
Two.
Milo
That was
with
1
the
for 2,
XP
not
lane
2 for 2.
clearing it, getting
Oh,
Prio.
score, 2 to 2.
Unfortunately, this does halt that early game snowball just a bit.
And that is going to be massive. That kind of reduces the lead that best player
Milo
have
claims his
built
first victim
versus a Chibi. Right now,
of the
if you're
game.
looking at gold earned,
He really
Chibi's
showing his
Soul
dominance right now.
snatcher.
8K, best player is 2.5K.
The soul snatcher,
The thing
Milo.
is, the Ohio brothers, they cannot afford to make those kinds of mistakes.
Second turtle
You
of
were
the
asking
game
about
has
Earth
spawned.
versus Harris. I think Harris is generally a good laner against marksmen.
Nolan
just
does
because
Milo.
have his blue buff.
much
It was
damage
GB
he can
says that ain't none of
give
my
their
fucking
level 2
business.
power
You
spike.
guys enjoy that.
Speaking of which, next turtle falls into the hands of best player.
And the
one.
turtle does go
No
over to TOB.
contest for the side of the Homeboys. And speaking of laning priority, look at Zia just making sure that he's getting great trades against Rizel.
GB,
Already the little rotation that
still
the
2
Ohio
levels behind,
brothers
actually.
are going for. Now
Off
they
of that
got
early
the turtle
game.
2 times in a row. They want to start capitalizing on real.
Yeah,
Rizel might be in a little bit of a situation here, but he does have Warlord next to him who does pop the ult. Shark does not get pulled under tower.
That's pretty worth.
Pot goes to the ult onto Milo. Milo does have the vengeance, but is it enough to save him? GB's low! It is not enough. My goat might live!
My goat lives.
GB's looking.
My goat.
Whoa! What? My goat!
My
Bot
goat.
tower falls.
My goat. The greatest of all time.
The greatest.
Once again, they
I
successfully
think
Ryzel
we're gonna say
falls.
they go to the-
Zorn flickers on fucking minions. On his own minions, mind you. Milo has fallen. He felt a little bit too guilty fucking up Chibi that bad.
Too bad for styling on Chibi like
He
this.
literally
had to give it
fucked
to Chibi.
Chibi, so he.
And the fact that Milo
Very
went
benevolent
for
god.
the corrosion site first, that means that
yeah.
he does deal the damage.
A
but
very
at the time,
humble-
somebody has to be
humble being.
also covering
A
the
humble
front lines,
being.
just like
Not even
Super
a
Shark
human,
is
just a
doing,
being.
who is
We don't know
now-
what
Oh my
he is
lord.
yet.
He could be looking
Oh my
for
lord.
Besides the
more
goat.
of Skyguard helmet, I
GB.
believe so.
Oh, I thought that was a missed dash.
Could be,
It's not.
what they need. And obviously, like I said, they
Ryzel
need
and
to
Warlord
keep
here
up
to
this
defend the mid
pressure.
lane
The
tower.
Homeboys
Looks like
they
TOB
can't
wants
let
to get this
Homeboys
blue.
do
Zorn is trying to front line. TOB does not commit onto that blue buff. And Nolan goes back into his jungle.
This is quite the momentum coming out from the Ohio.
HB on the back foot for sure off of that disgusting early
Yeah,
game.
2K behind.
Yeah,
The thing
that's-
is, TOB's comp is a hyper early game comp. so-
Especially with the Hilda with Petrify. If you do not win early game super hard with that, if you don't end early, that Hilda does nothing late game. Nothing.
She is nothing.
She can't even
Yeah.
escape. She won't even be able to escape
Big
late
amount
game.
of CC, the Ohio brothers will fall. And that's why they're never truly committing to neutral objectives unless it's free to take. They will split up the map, make it chaotic, and go for dive.
Three-man
Oh,
dive
Ryzel.
onto Ryzel. The Petrify comes
Size.
through.
This is so
Huge.
obnoxious.
Oh my god.
Huge.
Oh man.
My goat.
Even when they pop the sprint, Ryzel cannot run away in time.
It really makes you think, where did they come up with this strategy? Was it made in Ohio?
How could they have ever thought of a Hilda into a Joy?
I hope it stays there. It's frustrating to see,
What do you-
especially like not even because
Oh.
I'm a Malaysian fan, but more importantly so, as a goal
No, the
laner,
cats
this
is
has to
saying
be
it.
one of those things that you're
Oh.
not keeping track of at any point of time.
Exactly.
It's like, oh man, how often do you see a Hilda have a
Yeah.
Petrify?
I mean, like,
Petrify
Hilda
Hilda
Petrify
is
is
pretty
weird.
but I've seen
Yeah.
a lot of
I think it's
players
okay.
struggle with that.
Why
Might be
bother going
alright. It's
sprint?
definitely weird though.
Execute. It's
Why bother
Petrify.
going
It's a
sprint to
little
live
bit
when
odd.
you're fundamentally
Forget about
useless
it.
late game anyway?
Your body clock.
Might as well
like,
all
your
in on the
game,
early
I mean, has the
game cheese.
has the
Petrify.
Petrify even done all that? Zia seems to be the target. Purifies, but he's 1v4. It does not matter. That's a very odd ult from Warlord.
But still,
1v4 needed to pop the ult.
4 ults for Zia.
Also got the Purify as well, but how many abilities was used?
Best player
just
finds
to
the,
get one
blue buff.
dude?
They really hate Zia, man.
4 ults.
Warlord gets
Warlord
annihilated.
gets annihilated.
Even through
You can just see
his
how
flicker.
fast Best Player 1 is currently. 8 minutes of the game, level 13 is the tier 1. Will start to drop.
8-minute level 13.
You already have such a big snowball. at the
3
start of the
blues
game.
early, or 3
Oh, they're
buffs
going
early
again.
game is
They don't
huge,
wanna
man.
stop. It's GB next.
GB,
Hopefully there's
fucking
better-
booking it.
GB is the target. Purifies, or no, excuse me, Retries and Retry and ults out.
Getting some damage done, but they're just going to go straight for the invade, right? No need to do anything extravagant.
Yep. They have the they don't have retribution on the side of Homeboys, so surely they'll get it. And there's a lot of lead that they're establishing right now.
Step
I
odds.
think
I don't think they go for that.
Coming from Zia
Yeah.
walking towards that fact, but
Zia didn't have
mentioned
Purify,
that
though. They
have
probably-
to spend all
Yeah,
of their
honestly,
They're so
if
far
Fuck is
behind.
that's worth
If
it.
they
So-
jump on him, they might have been
In
able
a
to kill him.
situation where you kinda
Maybe,
wanna slow
maybe.
down.
Yurthel's berserker than Haas.
He is gonna be up with
And the dominance
Crystal
proc from
soon.
Trizzle, I think it would have been
That
enough.
means that skill 1, Synchro Fission coming out from Zia.
Maybe they
that's
don't
gonna
they didn't
hurt.
memorize the time.
Wow, now
That's-
Shark's using the
He's
emote.
coming to his power spike. That's
Yeah.
mainly the
What?
reason
What
why
about
the Herald
BTK?
isn't really meta. The fact
Oh.
that you need to get that snowball, you
Right.
need to get rolling in the start. The fact that the OB have prio
Yeah, I'm
all
yawning a
over
bit.
GB
it.
ulting
Yeah.
out
Him
yet
so
again.
much
Probably
more.
has to retry here. He does. It doesn't even matter.
Oh, this is so
Free Lord.
obnoxious.
Come
Tell
on.
me.
Come on.
Yeah, I
Damn.
mean, everybody's got to be
Oh.
balding at just the fact that Super Shark is getting away with this, but it's effective. You have to admit it is effective.
Hilda ult
This is
petrified. It's
scary,
like
by the way. The
a
fact
2-second
that
stun.
Shark is starting to recall. We've seen that throughout M5.
I just think
Shark's
the
been a
Hilda in
momentum
general,
If you give him that momentum,
Yeah.
you give him a lead in the early game.
Give
Once
it
he
cheese
finds
board.
that spark again,
little bit.
Shark's on more
once he
damage than
finds the
Zia.
love for the game, that's Shark at M3. That's
Something
Shark
like
at
that.
M4. That's the Super Shark.
That's right. And now they're taking away so much from Chibi, who is struggling. And struggling is an understatement, specifically for this moment. There will come a time, though, that I would say that Homeboys will have a decent
Man,
amount
the Hilda.
of team fight in them. That's going to be up to what,
Hilda
maybe
cheese,
18
baby.
minutes into this game. Can they last that
I think
much?
this is over.
decent wave clear though.
6-7K
They have the
at 10
Famis,
minutes.
the Kiddos
7K at
always
10
prolong
minutes.
It looks
You
like
know,
it's
it's
over.
like
And this is where it gets really
they
tough
basically
for
they never
TOB, right? The fact
they
that
couldn't
now
make a
they
play
have
this
to
game.
fight
Just
systematically
choked out.
inside of the base. There's no more structures on the other side, no more isolation. But will this gold lead bring
Hyper
them
as
a
early
easy
game
win in
comp.
the team fights? Warlord was
Mass
so
coming in
instantly
from
consumed.
Shark. Milo goes in and decides to tank the tower. Zapot and Zorn going with their own combos. Milo falls under tower, but the Lord is connecting a bot lane. Oh, but did they don't get that tower?
Wow.
That's pretty huge, actually. They lost no high grounds. But
pretty
they are
low,
quite
though.
low.
Considering it's only
They are
melee,
quite
I
low,
would say it
mind
is
you.
worth it, right, Wolf?
Yeah, I would say it.
Only one
The best,
flicker expended
option-
from
the
Zorn
best,
in that
case
defense.
would have been if they were able to
They
push
lost
one
1,000
of
gold.
the turrets,
Not too
but the
much,
fact
though.
that they burned all of the turret passive, aka the holy defense, is gonna be great.
Should
Super
be
Shark
dead again,
does
dude.
have the petrify.
Nah, he gets
Just
out.
waiting.
Yeah, right. I mean,
He did use it.
he did use it. Chibi's able to dash on out of there, but I think
Poor Cheeb.
at this stage of the game, right, I don't feel like the Homeboys really want to walk out of
Cheeb.
their base. If they take a bad fight, they instantly lose.
Xeno
both,
Purify.
probably Not just one, but both of the low inhibitors.
4
at this
members
point.
of TOB
For
sitting around
Homeboys,
Chibi
what are
right
they
now.
waiting for currently, Wolf? I'm
Chibi.
seeing
I think he
Rizzo
knows.
still building towards defense. That's a win of nature.
Yeah.
That's next up, and I don't think that's really gonna help them fully
Yeah.
control the fight.
Cheap.
They want this bot high ground tower. It looks like Warlord forced to flicker. Shark is under tower.
Shark.
And Shark is going to fall here, no doubt. Shark dies.
Ulted.
Zapot goes in with a 2-man ult. Zia still has no Purify, but he's all alone.
Bot
And
dies.
that's a simple 1-for-1, but the high ground also
Rizzo
goes in
is
favor of
top.
TOB. All the meanwhile, Rizzo, yeah, still pushing top lane.
Chibi engaged doesn't back
GB
out.
thinks about re-engaging, but realizes he's underfed as fuck. Probably
And he
shouldn't.
knows there's no Rizal. They spotted Rizal, and that was the green light for them to just
Yeah, Shark
go for the
ulted
save.
Fairness and he flickered back and he
However,
followed
now
him when he
pulled back. They
ulted.
have seen
Yeah.
Rizal recall.
It's kinda funny.
How long will we need? Will Homeboys
I'm not sure
need
I've
for
seen that
Rizal
interaction.
to finally get those items?
I think overall, as a team, 18 minutes is gonna be the game changer. And then the actual time where they can now even up when it comes to like the gold is 23, unless they win a team fight outside of their base. I think that's the gamble that Homeboys can do if they wanna win fast. I would say, if they wanna recover fast. But then again, they actually have the incentive to wait this game out. Think about it. Their composition is great in that regard. Warlord has, you know, Ghost Bursters. which is
TOB
good
might
for
struggle
defense.
late game no matter what
They
though
have
with that kind of
Chibi
combo.
Oh
that
no,
also
for sure they're
burst
gonna
the
struggle
lane.
late. They might even struggle to
Yeah,
end
Sword to
here.
kinda
That's
help
what
them
I'm
out.
saying. They have no
Use for them
marksman.
to
They do have
boost.
Zia, but
If
Zia
it's the case
does
that
have
they only
Purify,
have to
but
defend
still,
their
I
own
mean,
base, so what I'm just trying to say here is that
Hilda
there
and-
are
end here.
ways for
Hilda
Homeboys
and
to actually
Thomas
prolong
just
the
cannot
game.
do
I
much.
agree with you. I think for
Yeah, they need to end here. If
for
it goes
this
any
game,
later past this
specifically
Lord,
Homeboys
it'll be pretty
will
bad
love
for
to
them.
I'd say yeah,
tunnel
they're just
inside of their base.
after this
The
Lord,
base
everything will
it
just get
leaves
weaker and
them
weaker.
very susceptible
Right
to
now,
chaotic
it's
style
probably their
TOB.
best
They can
chance
look
to
for
end.
different angles to fight for.
Or else their
Meanwhile, in the
comp will
base,
start to, you
there's
know,
only one entrance.
really
It's to work. It's
face some
into
struggles.
Off really
Homeboys
hard.
can do exactly what they've been doing earlier to prolong it. They
Literally
lose
all of them fall
structures,
off late
but
game.
this
Well,
is the
except Val.
best
Except Val.
position.
all- the
Looks
rest of
like
them fall off.
Homeboys
With this
decide to
draft,
give
they're
the
gonna
mid
have to
lane high
sacrifice some
ground.
structures.
All right,
Top
in
lane,
the
no
front
shield.
line.
They're
Warlord
falling.
is
Uh-oh.
taking a lot of damage
Warlord.
by Malord Milo. Malord Milo does kill Warlord, but Warlord is back up in 2 seconds. This is why he decides not to ult. Chibi got annihilated. Rizal is annihilated. That's
It's GG.
Yeah. GG.
GG. Woo! TOB. Let's go. 14 minutes snowball on Homeboys. Let's go. My goat. The goat Milo deserves
Oh,
MVP.
Lord, my
Give it
God.
to Milo. Give it to Milo.
One more
You can't give it to
game
anyone
with
but
this match
Milo.
point with the pressure
Milo
on
needs
them.
it.
It's
To
a
Milo
tough
right
one.
now.
Meanwhile, the Ohio brothers
Might literally
doesn't
be.